السلام عليكم. محاضرتنا لهذا اليوم هي الاندوكراين بنكرياس. هاي الغدة شلون تشتغل وش تفرز. The pancreas has both endocrine and exocrine function. The endocrine function of the pancreas are performed by the islets of Langerhans. These are small spherical structures which contain a large number of cells and are found scattered throughout the exocrine tissue. هذه هي البنكرياس، وهاي الايزلت اوف لانجرهانز هي جزر لانجرهانز اللي موجودة بنص البنكرياس وتوزع على البنكرياس، وهذه البنكرياتيك داكت. Normal adult pancreas weight 200 to 300 جرام، وزنها تقريبا 200 إلى 300 and contain 1 million of islets which represent only 1 to 2% of weight of organs، مثل 1 ل 2% من وزنها. A typical islet contain a number of cell types that produce different polypeptide hormone. Major cells types are the cells 75% produce insulin، 20% produce glucagon اللي تنفرز من هاي الخلايا اللي قلنا عليها. المفروض هسه نعرف احنا شنو الانسولين شنو glucagon. Both these cells types store their hormone production intra-cellularly in the membrane limited vesicle stored granules prior to secretion. هذين الهرمونات اللي ينفرزن من هاي الخلايا تنفرز الفيزيكال قبل لا بدي أو للسيركوليشن. هسه نريد نعرف شنو هذا الانسولين اللي ينفرز من هاي الخلايا. Insulin is an unusual polypeptide hormone as it contains two polypeptide chain A and B chain linked covalently by two disulphide bridge, in addition to the disulphide bridge that link to two chains together. There is a third disulphide bridge in the A chain. Insulin synthesis as a pre-proinsulin. The pre part is removed once the molecule enters the endoplasmic reticulum. The remain pro-insulin. تروح هاي البري تبقى pro-insulin. Pro-insulin is transported from the endoplasmic reticulum to Golgi apparatus and packaged into storage vesicle. Proteolysis in the storage vesicle remove the connecting peptide اللي هي C-peptide. تروح C-peptide insulin. The storage vesicle contain products of polypeptide that say insulin و C-peptide in equimolar amount and small amount of unchanging pro-insulin. هسه الفيزيكال صار بيها C-peptide وصار بيها insulin فصلا. The entire content of storage granule are released during secretion as C-peptide is released within insulin. Its level in plasma as a useful marker for endogenous insulin release. هسه اللي ينفرز للبلازما هو C-peptide والانسولين. الC-peptide هنا كلش مهمة. مهمتها تكمن انه تقول لنا هذا الانسولين اللي موجود بالبدي هو عبارة عن انسولين مفروز من البنكرياس مال ذاك الشخص المريض، مو جاينا من برا. يعني اكو قسم من الناس من يضربون نفسهم انسولين، نسبة الانسولين تعلى، بس نعرف هذا من الداخل او من خارج الجسم عن طريق الC-peptide. Measurement of plasma C-peptide level in a patient receiving insulin can be used to monitor any endogenous insulin secretion. Transport of insulin شلون ينتقل؟ Insulin is stored in the cell storage granules as a crystalline zinc insulin complex. When released, it dissolves in the plasma and circulates as a free hormone that stays not bound to a transport protein. Target cell وين يروح هذا الانسولين؟ The major target tissue for insulin action are liver, skeletal muscle, and adipose tissue. In addition, insulin is required for normal growth and development of most tissue of the body. Insulin interacts with the receptor on the surface of its target cells. شنو شغله؟ شنو الأكشن مال الانسولين هذا؟ انسولين به هواي مهام أو يسوي أعمال كثيرة. increase glucose transport into adipose tissue and skeletal muscle, increase glycogenesis and decrease glycogenolysis in liver and muscle, decrease gluconeogenesis in liver, increase glycolysis in liver and adipose tissue, decrease lipolysis in adipose tissue, increase lipogenesis and esterification of fatty acid in liver and adipose tissue, decrease ketogenesis in liver, increase lipoprotein lipase activity in the capillary bed of tissue such as adipose tissue, increase amino acid uptake and protein synthesis in liver, muscle, adipose tissue, decrease proteolysis in liver, skeletal muscle and heart muscle. Control of insulin. ما معقول الانسولين كيف يشتغل؟ يجي الهرمون الثاني هو جلوكاغون. جلوكاغون is a single chain polypeptide hormone. It is synthesized as a large precursor molecule اللي هي pre-pro-glucagon that undergoes post-translation processing to produce a biological active molecule. شنو الاكشن اوف glucagon؟ شلون increase glucogenolysis and decrease glucogenesis in liver, increase gluconeogenesis in liver, increase ketogenesis in liver, increase lipolysis in adipose tissue. Glucagon bind to a specific glucagon receptor in the cell membrane, which is a type of receptor termed as G protein coupled receptor GPCR. Bind to the receptor activates an enzyme adenylate cyclase which increase cyclic AMP CMP intracellularly. High level of CAMP activate protein kinase A pKa which phosphorylate and therapy activate a number of important enzymes in target cell. هذا شغل الجلوكاغون. secretion شلون يصير secretion مالته؟ وش وقت يصير؟ The major factor that increase rate of secretion is a decrease in blood glucose concentration. اللي يتحكم به هو blood glucose